Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Minor, and we are live into the semi-finals, and this is game number 1 and Group A of the semi-finals. The flight path taking us right up from Millbase right up to Kameshki, and the teams will have to go with a very different approach in towards this because it's best of 2, and knowing that it's a best of 2, you will not want to take those weird engagements. We see PWR already into a battle over there, and Zoom Boom already falling. So you're talking about the ideology of how people are going to be playing these games. IND Sachin, he's able to already get the cleanup on Reaper Trigger X. Lot of battles happening over there, and looks like they're just gonna clean up house. So we have 16 squads up and running. From that, squad number 5 is the Crawlers. A lot of people wanting to watch Crawlers. There is squad number 10 versus squad number 19. Let's check how the circle has come out to be. The circle is very south oriented, southwest. There is Millbase that is there in the circle. Squads have spread around. We can see a few squads moving towards Zarki, Severny. The circle encompasses Quarry, Primos, Ferry Pier, the border of Georgiopol, hospital not in that circle. The mountain there's definitely in, and looks like squad number 20 are getting into an engagement. Let's quickly head on to that and check what's happening. Trench like Kashi has already fallen, and next he's getting ready for the push. Papa's not even there nearby, so it's only Nex who's alone. There's IND Junaid OP, Aki OP. The revive is coming in, and Sachin, he is dropped. The smoke is there. Let's see where IND Ghatak only Ghatak. He does not have a helmet. He only has a Scar though, and they do realize that there is one player over there that's trenched like Nex, and oh, he can get the shot in. He's gonna get the Scar, but Ghatak gets dropped. And Aki OP needs to go in for the revive fast. They need to make that push. They do not have things. They have the DP. They have a level 1 West. He does not have a helmet. Now they're making the push. Trench like next. He gets another knock. And they are going to get the res though. Let's see what Deez is doing. Deez is coming up quickly. Deez needs to make his way fast before his teammate goes down. And reses are coming up as of now. They have not gone up for the cleanup. RDZ. Trench like next is down. And RDs, he does spot the other 4 players of IND, but they're not going to take this engagement. He's basically going to back off. He does have a level 1 helmet and a vest. He can, if he wants to, take the engagement because they are very low. They don't have heals. You can see Ghatak, he's still trying to get himself up. He does not have any heals over there. Let's see where the next circle is coming, and let's see where squad number 19. Squad number 19 are way south Milta base. It's AMP Emperor over there. Squad number 15, not George. Let's see in Yasnaya. How does it look like? It looks like PWR Cypher. He's very close to squad number 17. That's DBZ, Mad Max, and DBZ, Goten, Juren. All Dragon Ball Z fans. For all those who've tuned in, thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. This tournament is brought to you by title sponsors Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Nextwave Multimedia and Castle Sky. GPro partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. And let's see what DBZ, Goten and company Are they going to make a move over there? They're still picking up guns. There's only a Vector and M4 on the hands of Goten. They do know Proto and Cypher are in front. Mad Max is knocked. Let's see, where is that Mad Max? Oh, he needs to be a little careful though. He's going to make the crossover so that the res can come in. Goten, he's going to go for that res. Goku is giving cover so that no one pushes aside. And there's another action happening. H2O versus squad number 6. That is towards school. Squad number 6 have made their way towards the edge, the border. And this is going to be really, really interesting engagement to watch. Just look at that. Cruzy, he's keeping an eye on Elite 47. While there's Roy on top. Ashish, he has the 3x ready with that M164. They want to make their way into that building. But the thing is, school building is quite big, you know. And it's not going to be easy for to make that push, because you waste a lot of nades, but you might not get any contact coming in. And if Shubham and all need to cross over and run across, they need to drop at least 2 smokes. If they run across in the open, Cruzy and Roy can knock them down very easily. They did lose mini TNT over there, and Cruzy, he's going all the way from behind. He might go for the flank over here, and this could be a really good decision for Cruzy. Elite 47 checking the angles. Oh, Pagal spots one. Pagal, he might try to take that engagement. Shubham is still on the outside, but Ashish, he's going closer and closer. They have smokes dropped. They tried to get that loot, and okay, they're moving back out again. Does not look like they want to make that engagement happen as of now, because nades and molotovs being dropped. Pagal having a bird's eye view from top. Shubham. Looks like this is going to be a very stalemate engagement as of now, because no teams have made the push yet. And you see another nade being thrown by Roy and Cruzy. Oh, he spots it. Ashish gets the shot onto Pagal, and Pagal is low. Pagal going to get that heal up. While let's check what Shubham is doing. Shubham. Ashish heals up. Elite 47. He's holding the edge. Roy, he's still keeping an eye over there with that Tommy gun and the Scar L. So if he lands, oh, he sees Ashish. He spots Ashish over there crossing over, and now they know that the push is coming in. He knows Ashish is very close. He does not have a nade, unfortunately. And let's move to Ashish's POV. Ashish has gone so close ahead, and this might spell trouble. Cruzy gets one knocked, and Cruzy, he has the VSS. They want to get that res onto Blue Extreme. Shubham, he's getting the res up. Elite 47, he needs to give cover. The VSS being used over there. And Ashish, he's just trying to check if there are people nearby. Okay, the push is coming in, and Roy and company need to be careful. Looks like Extreme, Shubham and all have made their way inside. They are going in, and these people are on the terrace. Where is Cruzy? Cruzy is outside though. And Roy and Pagal are going to hold a crossfire. They have to make their way up. Okay, the first comes in. The spray down is there. And the cleanup also comes in. But Roy is knocked. Roy needs to be careful. Pagal playing a beautiful line from the side. He's getting the second knock in, but they clean Roy. I mean, good kill up by Pagal. Elite 47. Elite 47 is going to go down. Pagal cleaning house. It's all up to Shubham alone. And he can kill Shubham as well. He's going all the way around. And that might just end up being the kill. And that is clean up squad for H2O. I mean, Pagal and Cruzy, really, they did an amazing job over there taking that fight. On the other hand, we did see Crawlers getting into an engagement over there. They managed to get 3 kills. So Sangwan and company. Roach, CG, Sangwan and Levo. They do get up the cleanup over there. They did get 3 kills, but Kunal is in trouble. Kunal is going to go, and that's going to be a fall of Kunal. Crawlers do get that last kill as well, so they're going to be very happy with that. And let's look at where the drop is. So next drop is the Groza, and that Groza is straight towards the edge near the bridge. There's Trench, Big Papa and squad number 20 that is nearby who can pick up this Grozas. So they're going to be happy with that. Let's look at the map. Let's see where people are coming in from. The squad number circle. The circle has literally moved towards the south, but there is a little of mill base island there. You cannot say until when the next circle comes in. It could be a mill base circle as well. A lot of squads are making their way from Ruins, Gatka and Todd. Another good squad that played amazingly well in the qualifiers. Squad number 8. That's Tenchman, Rao King, Techman, Rao King, Dawn and Jason OP. They're making their way a little central. VSG, Warrior, FRC, John Wick, Shoxy and Chiri. Squad number 15, the Fierce Officials, FRC. Okay, Crawlers might be getting some company over there. Need to be careful. CG, he's very close to Dawn. He hears that. He hears the buggy. He's shooting straight down on the buggy, but no bullets connect over there. So does Jason OP. Coming forward, that is towards the circle. Dawn is very low. Techman also can be stopped. Let's go. Not able to clean up house over there. As we see the next drop in the water, that's an AUG, and I don't think anyone's going to go for that either. So okay, looks like Dawn is making his way towards the water. He wants to pick up that level 3 helmet, or has he slipped? But look at Crawlers. Crawlers have gone deep in and they might get into an engagement over here. They're already fighting. And CG, Sangwan and Livo, they are taking the houses that are there. Are they moving out from here? Yeah, it looks like they're going to move out. Looks like they do not want to get in. But maybe they might want to take that engagement He already has the ghillie suit with the 6x. A nice shot by CG over there. Let's see what CG is doing. He does see King. He's got his vehicle parked over there. He's going to reposition himself. And Sangwan and Roach, they've got a different angle as well. They know they're in the shack. CG. Now he's turning position, and let's see if he can view it. Oh, he does see Rao King over there. Gets a nice shot, but Roach is down, and Rao King still very low. This is gonna get that heal. Roach is bleeding. They need to get that res up onto Roach. CG changes position, and oh, there's Rao King there. Nice shot onto Rao King. Rao King is going to take a lot of damage there. He loses half health. I'm sure his helmet is gone. His helmet is going to be real in a bad position over there. And looking at the next circle moves way towards the west, and it's a northwestern circle. It's going to encompass it off the bridge. But this engagement is going to be really interesting. Crawlers, they have squad number 8 locked down right in front of them. And we have Shady back in the house.
What's up, people?
Oh, that's a flare.
Yeah.
Squad number 8 call a flare.
Yeah, they call a flare. Mark 14 grows up.
Balls deep. Outside the circle. Hey, but it was outside the circle.
Cheek pad. I think it was called before the next circle revealed itself. So they will be getting the drop and not. I don't think. The BRDM updates out, right?
Yeah, BRDM updates out.
And I don't think we've ever seen a BRDM until now. Yet. So players kind of prioritizing loot crate over BRDM. So I'm guessing the players...
I mean, last circle BRDM would actually be a very good thing for cover. I mean, it's a very big vehicle. It'll, even if they blow it up, you have such good cover from that. It's basically like a rock, and no one can shoot you from underneath it.
Alright, squad number 11 looks like taking some shots at squad number 10. I see folks being deployed. Some preemptive shots there from Crime R4S as he has his teammates join in as well. Let's see if they look to drive in and commit for this fight. Looks like they're pretty interested in maybe at least just driving by, getting some info. And oh, alright. R4S just gets up, says, you know what? Panda OP.
I think we need to kick Panda after this game.
Is that the Panda?
Yeah, that's our Panda.
Our Panda is just sleeping there out in the open. Get shot. Oh no. And his teammates are not doing too great either. Dragon Ebbs is
he's sitting in the vehicle. Have they not spotted him?
Are you serious? Look at this guy.
What?
I think that's pretty much as ninja as it gets. That Dragon Ebbs, we're having kills going on the map, but we don't care about it. Gets off.
Oh, he gets off! He gets off! Oh my god!
What? Are you kidding me? Man has just been sitting there all this while. He's touched him. Just touch him. Take the kill. There you go. You can't get punished any better, man. his teammates are there. There you go. He does get killed. Where did he get shot from? I think maybe from top. There you go. But that's hilarious as it gets.
Squad number 19, AR Emperor Apollo. He gets a cleanup on to squad number 20. There's squad number 7-1-NO on the left. Crawler Sangwan looks like he's got a knock with that nade. And Apollo is trying to shoot Sangwan and company from the right. He's tapping away with that M4 6x. He has the 8x on the M24 as well. Looks like OP is down.
AWM from Roach finds the first knock, but takes a couple of shots. AWM users, they know for a fact they have only limited amount of bullets to work with, so they gotta be a little picky about the shots they take. But Ghost, another knock coming through the peephole inside the window. He finds another, and this is a lot of damage done now. That AWM is gonna knock off a lot of their level 2s, level 3s that they do have on them, and squad number 19 is gonna have to reloot that back up I don't think this will result in a flush or a kill going the way of
it's
Crawl.
actually quite far there. Squad number 19 is quite far away. Smoke coming in from behind. And squad number 7, yeah. Squad number 7 is there on the left. Is squad number 7 pushing up or they're moving towards the circle? Looks like they're going to move towards the circle. And time is of the essence now. So you need to reposition yourself. Get some good cover as well. So
There you go, smokes. 2 vehicles head down. They've left one of the players behind, but looks like Crawl is not gonna wait around too long. They're gonna head back out, but we see
squad number 7 also, attacking them over there. Squad number 7 make the way straight in towards that petrol bunker, and these people instead are going on towards the hill. So they're going to heal up and then move the vehicles also, and because they know they need these vehicles for cover. So squad number 19, there's still 11 teams alive, 36 people, 11 teams. And now squad number 19 have a vision of squad number 7 on their right. They know that they are near the petrol bunk, and looks like PW are getting themselves into an engagement as well. Let's see where that is.
Yeah, there's a drop going down. Mark 14 with an 8x. Smack bang in the center. And squad number 8, I think, is heading to pick that up.
Yeah, squad number 18, Techman is down. PWR Cypher spots them on the left, and he wants to get that cleanup though. Dawn and Rao King are...
Look at these shots here though. Dawn takes quite a bit of shots up at DBZ, but he's the one who ends up getting tagged.
Yeah, they're getting shot from behind, but Techman is going to get this clean. Cypher's going to get this cleanup on to Techman, and so they got sandwiched basically. There is squad number 11, criminal right, Krima AR4S right across, and now Krima is coming way straight into this mountain with that buggy. He's going to get sprayed down by that AK, but he's not going to drop. Oh, he's very low. Just one more bullet and he's going to drop over there. While the other hand, squad number 5, they're driving straight towards Crawl, Levo and Roach. They're still not able to get him down though.
Ooh, there's the knock onto Crime 4S, and he's thirsted back down. There was Sangwan there who was looting up the drop.
Yeah, Cypher, he's shooting onto Sangwan. Sangwan, is he going to drop? No, there's not even one bullet connecting. Cypher tried his best, but he's going to again reposition himself. One and only Ghatak. One and only Sachin. Oh, Cypher taking a bullet from the left.
Yeah, he's getting shot at by Leon, who's currently up inside. Ooh, there you go. Cypher unleashing some more shots in, but it's Ion who's getting the job done. I see 2 players inside the shack were sitting up inside. Ooh, Cypher.
Yeah, he's taking bullets over there from the right, and he's also having squad number 5 right in front of him, so he does not know what to do. And the circle is in the open, and they have to make their way. They need vehicles over here, otherwise it's going to be a shooting gallery for people who are already in the circle.
Iconic comes across. He gets the cleanup onto 2 players. They will get the reses off. I think the team was pretty split up, which is why you didn't see an immediate
X2 Pagal gets spotted by Cypher. Is he going to pull the trigger though? No, not connecting. M164. Very far. Bullet drop is also going to be there. But looks like he's deciding not to shoot over there and give away his position.
Look at Pagal though.
Now Pagal is spotted.
Yeah.
And now he's taking damage. He's taking damage from Digyant as well. Digyant shooting over. He's trying to get that connection. One more bullet and he gets taken down by Podo. They get the kill. So PWR will be happy with 2 kills as of now, but they're going to need to make their way towards the circle. They have buggies and a vehicle here and there.
Okay, Cross. He moves up and initially spots out players from AP. Decent damage done with the first spray. They're going to pull the Dacia back a bit. I even see one of the players sitting there with the ghillie suit, smokes deployed. They're right now at the southern edge of the circle, and it looks like they want to hang on to this position for a wee bit more time. One of the players from AP does eventually get knocked. Not sure if it was a Crawl or one of the other squads, third party in. Squad number 11 also moves in hot right up next to squad number 19. It's an open field circle, and there are only a few places where you can hide. You're just gonna have to fight it out in the open, Johnny. And there you go. Jason, there you go. He taps, and misses the first 2-3 shots, but eventually
PWR is getting knocked by. He knocks down Mad Max. He can't get the cleanup. He needs to land the shots correctly. Come on, 2 shots in. No, why you started? Stop shooting over there. He could have got that cleanup. He got the knock, but he let that kill go. He doesn't know Jason OP is right in front of him. Oh, Jason OP gets cleaned up though. Now they're taking those two buggies and moving straight in towards the circle. So much ruckus, and now it's an open field. Down go people. Dawn on the right. Dawn taking damage by Digyan. And
yeah, I don't think Don's gonna be able to do much here. The zone pushes through as well, and the blue just bites so hard right now. Don is gonna try and heal himself up, but he's got bandages. Bandages is all he has. He's done for. He's gonna stand up. He says, you know what, PWR, you're going down and I'm going down as well. He gets the first knock.
Good Cypher, yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all, PWR.
But PWR in the circle. Their circle has, PUBG gods have favored them, and the circle has come right up to them.
And AP, these guys are inside a shack. A couple of players who are pretty low. And OD, Kinetic, in fact we have Mad Max finding and team finding a couple of knocks. They're really too strong now, Leon and Mad Max, but PWR opposite them are bleeding pretty hard.
Oh, he needs to touch Podo. 1 second. Can he touch it? Oh, he couldn't. 1 second difference, man. Digyan could have got that resin.
Almost makes it happen, but
it's Mad Max right in front of him. And Digyan, is he going to push from the side? No, he's going to take that buggy and move a little bit deep. But is that the right decision though? Moving a bit deep into the circle as of now. Mad Max is right in front of him. Mad Max realizes that that buggy has just moved there. He can just shoot under the buggy and maybe knock Digyan down.
Yeah, let's give you an aerial view of where the teams are currently spread. 6 squads. 2 players from 11, 2 from 18, 3 from 15, I think 3 from 19, 2 from 16 and 3 from 5. Lots of smoke in the open fields. Nades making their way across. Crawl looking to aggress up ahead as the zone starts pushing in. Roach is going to wait till the absolute last second, and with that AWM finds
Look
himself
at that
a
nade
knock.
by Ping 69. Is that nade going to connect? No, it doesn't. He's trying one more, but I don't know if it will go that far. No, it won't go that far. That's also not going to do much. But Ping 69 are inside that shack, and that could be trouble if crawlers can get that nade in. Sangwan is out of the zone.
Yeah, they're going to leave Sangwan behind. There it's down to Levo and Roach.
Another nade.
This thing is good. Yeah, there you go. Levo's down, and it's down to Roach. Roach is getting pre-fired. There you go. He's down. And just like that, crawlers make their exit out of map 1 of semi-final 1. Yeah, 5th position, and I believe they had a decent amount of kills.
So they are definitely going to go up. They had, I'm sure, more than 8 to 9 kills. So
they dropped the smokes to go ahead and loot up those crates from crawlers. 12 players alive. I think AP is the only one that is 4 strong right now, and should be clear favorites moving into the final phase of map number 1. More smokes deployed centrally, and we're gonna see Mad Max getting knocked by PWR. There you go.
Ping 69, nice shot over there. He spots Digyan with that DP and the 4x. He takes.
But there's a lot of damage coming out from Cypher, and I think Mad Max is gonna end up going down. I don't think he'll be able to crawl to his teammate there.
Ping 69,
AP, he steals the kill. Alright. So kills stolen there. So every single point is gonna eventually matter, because top 8 from this 2-map semi-final makes their way
So the
through.
best strategy would be getting kills and position points consistently in both the map will ensure that you make it to the top 4. We know it's top 8, but you can't leave it to fate, because you might have a team might have a bad game 1, but if game 2 is exceptionally well, they're still going to make it into the top 8.
Yeah.
And you might just slip at the lower end.
Ooh, and AP Ping 69 goes down outside the
zone, and the zone's going to bite. Zone's going to bite real hard.
Apollo's taking in a lot of damage as well, and I think this might be the opportunity for squad number 15 to actually just go ahead and seal the deal. Not only is there a chicken dinner available in play, but also the fact that there is still close to about 4 more kills to be had as well. That's 4 more additional points that you can secure.
But not going to be easy points, definitely, because squad number 18, there's only one player. That could be the easy pick, but it's
4v3v1.
Yeah. I saw an amazing engagement of where it was a 1v4 in school, and if I'm not mistaken, that was squad. Oh no, that squad is not alive anymore. So basically, he took on 1v4 from the roof of school. People rushing in and coming towards his team. They had set up a crossfire. His teammate gets knocked, but he alone 1v4 cleans up the house.
Oh, okay.
So some beautiful play coming in at school today.
And Shoxy is looking for some pre-fires across. He's just trying to fish in the dark. Shoxy, I think, is going to go for the res here. Smokes are dissipating. This may be very risky. In fact, there you go. Shoxy decides against going for the completing the res. But so good.
Yeah, Emperor, beautiful nade over there. Octa OP. He's going to reposition himself. If he had a nade, he could have cleaned up house, because by now they should know where the position is.
They're down. They just ended up going down to the blue, and with that we have.
So it's 3v1. It's Cypher versus Octa versus AP. There, I think Emperor has spotted Cypher. Emperor is moving straight towards him. He's checking on the left. Is he going to jump? Oh, Cypher. He's in the blues. Oh, he does not spot, but Cypher dies to the zone.
Well, kind of anticlimactic, considering I think they were at least
Octa OP got the last bullet onto him, so.
Considering the fact that we had, I think, at least 10 people died to the zone in that game, but an exciting one regardless. Map 1 of semi-final number 1 is done. There's one more map coming your way. It's Miramar, and it's coming up after this quick break, so don't go anywhere.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look.
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
It's
know.
all good, it's all good, it's all good. Good, it's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Minor. We are in Minor number 12, semi-finals, game number 2 of Group A. And we are in Miramar. And we're moving in from the north right up to south, moving in from Torre Muda, if I'm not mistaken. We're right up to Porto Preso, right down. You can also go to Los Higos if you want to the lower island, but I don't know if many people will want to go towards there. But you do get a lot of loot near Prison and Minas del Sur. A lot of teams are going to go to San Martin, Hacienda, Water Treatment. Campo Militar is also viable. A lot of teams have just dropped at... there's even Torre Muda. You can go to Torre Muda, Los Leones. Very few teams like to go to Los Leones because there are a lot of building cover over there, and taking engagements is very scary. So I don't see many teams going towards there. There's Chumacera, definitely teams would like to go there. Power Grid, Picado, but does not look like any teams moving towards Picado.
We have, I think, 2, 3, 4 squads dropping down near Al Azhar. I'm gonna move over to
Yeah, Crawler's already into an engagement versus Ion. Iconic Acid OP is down, and Iconic is trying to pick up a gun. He has nothing. King is also running bare. Crawler Sangwon is going to clean up Acid OP with that.
Yeah, they're gonna leave him behind. He's just way too far away right now, and without any weapons there, that would have been pretty much suicidal for Ion to actually stand their ground and continue taking that engagement. They're gonna lose one player early, cut their losses, move on.
But there's another squad over there as well. It's called GBZ, Dragon Ball Z. There's Jaren, Goku, Goten, and Mad Max. So they are on the north side of Azhar, and they might also want to take an engagement. Squad number 14 might get caught off guard, not realizing that there's a squad behind them as they keep moving behind, trying to evade crawlers.
Another squad that did really well in game 1, AP. this time around as... Hold that thought. I see kills coming through. Squad number 15 actually finding themselves a couple of kills. Believe there was...
It looks like Reaper X is still in the air.
I think
Wow.
I think they're trying to... no, they're not. For a second I thought you have this technique where you try and parachute around till you get that first airdrop and you can probably dive straight to it. I don't know if that is viable up in mobile. I know for sure there are people who do that in PC.
In PC, definitely. You can. In PC, it's quite viable. But mobile... But nevertheless, they did, parachute right up to Chumasera, where the flight path was quite far away, so... Reaper X Trigger. Exodia and company. They have 2 players of DD, 2 players from Reaper X. Looks like a new squad for Reaper X. Trying out in this ILG. That's the fun about ILG, If if you think you're not compatible with a few people in the earlier minors, you can definitely change your lineup, re-register in another minor, and try your luck and see if things are going good with this squad. Because playing in a pub and playing in a tournament is 2 different things. So you might do very well playing together 4-man in your classic matches that you have, but when you play in a tournament, you actually see how the synergy works, how are you playing your roles and stuff. So, and ILG gives them the perfect platform to practice that.
Indeed it does. As move over to water treatment, I have a couple of players there from team number 8. They're pretty spread out towards that northern part of the map. I have Rao King, yet to find himself a helmet. Is sitting with... what was that? Is that a M16, I believe? M16 with the micro Uzi. Or maybe it's just a shotgun, I'm not sure. I haven't got him to stop for a second. There you go.
M164.
Yeah.
M16, the
Yeah, it is
dragon.
an M16. Alright. And Elazar continues to have
Yeah, squad number 5
the
might
3
just,
squads there.
squad number 5 might just be looking into getting into an engagement versus squad number 17 at Azhar, and Roach and company are very close to squad number 17 over there.
Yeah, it's DBZ and Crawl right now, but it's a decent amount of buildings between the 2 of them. Squad number 17 seems like they're in no hurry to take this engagement. I'm not even sure if they're aware that crawlers are in this vicinity. Jiran moving up, pretty unaffected by there being an... Ooh, hold that thought. Mad Max, I think, has spotted some players from Crawl. His body language seems to indicate the same. And with that Car 98, let's see if he can find himself a cheeky knock. And with the rest of DBZ pretty much in this area, they're gonna have to make their way across to be eventually able to punish Crawl, but I don't see DBZ making an early commit right here unless they find themselves at least 2 knocks. I think the rest of his teammates are still pretty much behind. So if there is a knock that comes through, I think it's not gonna be enough time for the rest of DBZ to collapse in before the reses come out for Crawl. And Crawl's actually gonna fall behind. They're gonna fall all the way back and probably pick up some vehicles and make their way out entirely from Elazar. It's a pretty eastern zone towards the eastern beaches. As you can see, we still have Al-Azhar and the others highly populated areas still in play. Up north though, it might start to get a little interesting. So we jump over squad number 7 and squad number 6. They've spotted out players right now. Noob leaves a shoulder exposed, and I think he does get punished there by Junaid. An early knock through, and the push comes across. He has backup as well. I think there's one more player with him, and Gatak has pushed up. They're gonna go charging through for his knock. Trade extremes down as well, and
Ashish and Shubham are too far away.
yeah, they're way too far away. This was 2 easy flushes, and yeah, some decent loot recovered as well. Squad number 6. At this point of time, I don't think it is wise to even challenge
Squad number 7.
this fight 4v2. I think you just stay hidden till squad number 7 completely cleans up the place and leaves.
Ashish, he sees Aki OP. Akib OP. And oh, he's spraying, he's shooting, he gets a knock in straight onto Akib OP. I don't know if this again is the right decision. They want to take this 2v4. Oh, Shubham is down. Shubham gets cleaned as well. And now it's all up to Ashish. Ashish.
Oh, nicely done, and he's just gonna hold the trigger down.
But he
Goes
cleans
for the
one.
full flush.
He cleans one full. He's like, I'm gonna.
He's like, yeah, chances are my team and my chances in Miramar are done. I'm going to take at least 1 point away from this.
And look at the next drop. It's going straight into the water. It's an AWM. AWM extended mag level 3. I mean, with the ghillie suit, desert ghillie suit. Sadness is it is way outside in.
It's in the water. It's so far away, and there is no one really at the coast as well. So
it's such a good crate, but it's gonna go waste.
totally indeed. As we jump over to squad number 20, trench like necks. In the blue, you see some boosters being used up as they start to navigate their way into the zone. Squad 20 pretty much has all 4 players still up, and I believe they're taking different vehicles into the zone. They've got a fair bit of distance to cover, but considering there is almost no population in and around this area.
Oh, Sangwan, he spots Ion in the house opposite. I'm sure he's gonna take high ground and he's gonna go for that engagement against King. He's keeping a nade out in the open and he's called for backup as well. So Sangwan is definitely running with that AK. He smells blood and he sees Ion King bot. Okay, why is he going higher?
I don't think he has any inkling of King's position right now. I think he wants to go for the overall. I think he wants to go for the long flank across.
Okay, his teammates are going the other direction.
King is right now
there
moving
is-
out in the open.
And King gets knocked. Sangwan is going to clean house. Sangwan gets that kill. There he sees Sensei also across. He scopes over there. I don't know if he'll want to go down and pick up the loot. Oh yes, he is. He's going in straight down. He needs to be careful. He's going to take some damage over here. Ouch. Loses a lot of health. If Iconic gets a shot onto him now, he might just fall.
And we have another drop coming down, Mark 14 with the tac stock. It's currently east of Elazar, north of where the previous drop went by. But yeah, again, pretty much in an area where there is no players at all. And we're gonna jump over to squad number 11. Vansh and team. They're pretty much at the southern part of the initial circle.
And it looks like Ping 69 might be very close to squad number 11 and AP. They're going to take their vehicle and move up high ground. Right, in this map, high ground is really important. The higher you be and you have the snipers, you can be so good in this map. Alpha Pack leading. They won map number 1 and they are the leaders right now of Group A. Alpha Pack Warriors, ping 69, making their way towards the circle. They haven't got any kills as of now, but nevertheless,
AP are the winners of the first game
one.
today, right? Yeah. So I think they're in pretty much a really good position to just qualify through to the finals tomorrow. While we still have teams battle it out for the rest of the spots in. Ion is in a very central position here inside the circle, the next zone itself, but they have a lot of traffic coming their way. There's squad 8, there is squad 5 as well, driving in almost towards this exact same compound. We see Levo Sangwan actually turn around and head all the way back. I think that might be indication that Roach has spotted someone out there with the Car 98. He sees a couple of heads from TOD, but
squad number 15 have just pulled up next to squad number 19. This is going to be an engagement. Are they going to drive across? Yeah, they're driving across. One knock comes in. Chiri is down. Shoxy is low. They're going to get that clean up onto Chiri, but Shoxy needs to get that heal up pretty soon. There is squad number 15 on the right flank coming in as well, but I think it's a bit too late. They need to just save themselves and run. Alpha Pack, they're able to clean up 1 kill over here, and Ghost and 69.
I'm gonna move back over here.
Oh, Shoxy's also knocked, and Shoxy's down. I don't know why Shoxy was peeking. He got the heal up. He could have just backed away. And ping 69, he wants to go for that cleanup. He sees his body. He's tapping away, not able to land. He gets the kill. Shoxy very low there. One more bullet and he's gonna get cleaned up.
Sensei is in a lot of trouble. The push comes through. Sangwan's going for the flank across as well, and Sensei is just stuck right now, along with Iconic. And I think with that smoke down, Roach is going to be able to push straight up towards the building. Shots fired towards the corner, and Sensei is going to get knocked.
He's going to get knocked. Iconic, he's up. There's a Molotov over there. Iconic is burning in that Molotov, but he's still firing away.
Roach ends up down as well. Roach gets knocked, but
oh, he's gonna jump on top. No, Iconic's taking that from behind.
There you go. They get the full cleanup. Sangwan was below. Levo was above, and they kind of pincer the 2 remaining players there in the balcony. And it's gonna be another squad down. Roach did get knocked, but I think a small loss in the grand scheme of things. But I see an AUG and an 8X coming down, Johnny.
And yeah, Hacienda. Very close to Hacienda. They have the AUG and the 8X. Crawlers are close to this drop, and so is squad number 19, Alpha Pack. So Crawlers and Alpha Pack can try and make their way towards this. It's a good drop. 8X is there with an AUG, so
good stuff. Squad.
Oh, Roach gets
Roach.
one knock onto Jason OP, and
But I'm gonna move over to Roach's POV right now, as it seems like he did take some damage as well. That level 2 helmet is cracked pretty hard, but looks like he's gonna have some decent amount of heals to be back in fighting shape.
And let's look at the map. The map, quite a north-oriented map. You have Torre Muda, Water Treatment, Cruz Duval, Terrebonk, a lot of mountainy areas. The more hilly plane of this map is towards this north side, and it looks like it's going to be mostly a mountain end. The places that are there is Cruz Duval is one city that could end up this circle ending up, but the most likely is going to be a mountain end. And looking at this, the last few circles is going to be really interesting. See how the teams are going to take those fights, playing near those ridges, playing from high ground. The team that ends up being on the high ground is going to have the advantage always in having those scopes. But also the good part is even teams that are playing from low grounds, if there's cover of rocks, you can take those engagements. You can isolate people and take engagements. So the person who's on top against an AR has the disadvantage. When you have the sniper, it's good, but against the AR, the person who's lower, he's able to get better shots onto you on your body. There, you can just, when you're on top, you can just see a small head, and you have to try and get that spray down over there. But when you're playing from a low ground to moving towards top, you can see the person's body, and you can land proper shots in. And look at where the next drop is going, outside the zone. Oh, it's a flat. Oh, is this a... No.
No, you will see a vehicle come down.
Sad.
Johnny got excited for a second there, thinking it's a BRDM coming down, but
I wanted to see a BRDM, and in Miramar it will be even harder. The BRDM will be moving so slowly above the mountains. I don't know if it's that feasible to use the BRDM in Miramar. I've never tried it though, so I don't know myself how feasible it is to use the BRDM in Miramar.
But I think until I think some of these squads...
Does the BRDM come in Miramar? It should, right?
I believe it should. Because I don't think the BRDM is map specific. I don't remember seeing it written in the patch notes. I think it's a pretty generic one. So I'm gonna jump over to squad 13. Skull is just about making their way towards the zone from the western side. Zone's gone central. Squad number 5, Crawlers, taking some shots long range versus see squad 8. I'm gonna say
Jason Opie and company. You can see Don. He is parked his vehicle over there, and he's refueling. It looks like they're going to reposition themselves. He's just going to pick up his friends, and yes, VSS. A lot of players prioritizing the VSS.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of VSS in play of late.
Wacky Jackie, one of the pro VSS players in
Ooh,
PUBG.
Rao King almost walked into Roach right there. I think he was also trying to jiggle peek and maybe get a shot off at Roach. Trench like Nex is gonna end up dropping out of the vehicle and down, and Techman. This man's been playing pretty much a lone wolf for a large period of time. And let's see if the res is coming out. Don's up, and who's on top of the hill? Squad 10.
Squad number 10 and this Crawlers right across each other. So,
Oh, this is Panda's team.
oh, Mr. Panda.
Yeah, he's got
I
himself.
don't think squad number 8 realizes that squad number 10 is behind them. They are only looking at Crawlers right in front. So, this could be the advantage that squad number 10 needed.
Yeah, timing was gonna be everything. There was, I think, Techman, who was really low, was getting rezzed up. They could have probably sent in 1 or 2 players there to try and see.
I think Rao King has a hinge and he's looking behind. Definitely. Has the SKS, and what scope does he have on that SKS? Okay, he has a 6x. Another flare. All the flares now coming. The AWM M249, and good drop. Some drops I love.
Yeah, AWM M249, definitely something these squads are gonna look to pick up.
Like, be so happy with that right now.
Okay, let's see what else is in this drop. Medkit. Alright. Nothing to really boast about, but yeah, AWM. OP indeed. Crawlers, I see, are also paying one of these drops a visit, but I think they've already looted it all up.
They've cleaned up shop, and Sangwan, he has the ghillie suit. He has the desert ghillie suit. So, do they drop the other ghillie suit as well in this map, or is it just the desert ghillie suit?
Oh, I think they drop both.
Okay. Imagine if they drop the snow ghillie suit over here. You'll get so easily spotted.
It'll be very similar to how Panda got spotted the last time around, just lying down there in the open.
But the white might just fade away in the sand dust.
I don't think so, man. I think it is just.
It might be better than the green. You'll think some ghost is floating away.
Lol.
Squad number 13 coming straight to Crawlers.
Yeah, hold that thought. Squad 20 is going to breach Squad 16 here. 16's all tucked away inside a couple of buildings. And next, Big Papa. All opposite each other. Kinetic. For a decent amount of time there, but I think Trench look like they might have taken off quite young. We're gonna get into the vehicle and leave. We're not in the zone yet. It makes no sense. And I think I'm okay with that. Considering the fact that right now priority should be to get into the zone right here. There's a couple of squads north for not in it. I think 3 squads at least towards the south side.
Interesting part is now squad number 8, squad number 17 who's down into an engagement versus VSG versus squad number 15. There's Warrior who's alone over there. Nades being dropped. DBZ. I mean, Zoom Boom is enjoying from top. He's looking at the view and he's like, okay, you might knock someone, I'll get the cleanup. But, oh, now he's spraying down. Now he's giving away his position. And Jaren.
Goku did get knocked though from DBZ.
Where is his teammates? Pro moving on. Okay, looks like they're going to make their way towards the circle. 4 seconds going to come in. And PWR, are they going to go down? Or they're going to take that vehicle and just move out from there? Cypher, he gets knocked.
And he's flushed out as well.
Yeah, he's flushed as well. Zoom Boom. And Prodo too far away. Zoom Boom just leaving Prodo over there. And he's repositioning himself. Is he going for the fight? He's going towards the blue zone. Oh, he sees crime over there. He's gonna spray down with that Baron, but that Baron is not.
Ooh, just barely gets into cover. There does Crime R4S. But now with the blue zone here, the vehicle's in tatters as well. He's gonna have to make a decision here.
He's driving it. He is going for that.
He's gonna try and win it because he knows he definitely needs to reposition, else Zoom Boom's just gonna chase him down. Digyanth, does he get a knock? I think he's just shooting as he drives by.
But Zoom Boom, he's coming to position. Now he can knock people who are coming in from the left. Digyan gets that kill and he's going to move back into the zone.
Yeah, he's got a decent amount of distance to get back and the blue just hurts so hard at this point of time. Skull is taking a fight versus squad number 8 above. I see Dawn is also knocked down.
Crawler's getting spotted.
Techman is making his run for it, but barely manages to get back to the side of the ridge. So lucky for TDD, they're all still alive. Dragonet is down 1-0.
Looks like Roach with that car 98. He's tapping.
Look at this. Ooh, someone gets the knock. AB Ghost had the jump there. Did quite a bit of damage as well, but looks like it wasn't nearly enough. And now it's up to Apollo to trade back Prodigy. Roach driving through, but Sangwon's up on the hill right there. Shots fired, but Apollo is down. There was Roach there for the trade as well. CG is behind. And
just see how low Sangwon is. They need to give cover. And Ping 69 is going to drop. And cleanup coming in by Roach. Beautiful, beautiful cleanup. Roach, he's going to drop that smoke as well. And he's shooting onto Reaper X. Exodia and company are moving in from the left. The squad number 8 right in front of them. And they cannot take this engagement. There's Fires. They don't know Fires is still there. Fires is hiding.
Oh, he sees him. He sees Fires.
The problem is right now Crawlers, they don't know who. They're right in the center of the circle. They don't know who to take these engagements with because everyone is just coming at them. Oh, the nade by Fires. And that's not going to do good anyways. They don't get that. Fires is down. And a Roach. Go that vehicle, take some cover. And you're going to see an aerial view. The squad number 8. They're making their way towards Kinetic. And Rauking. He's going to drop that nade. Oh, he spotted Roach. And Roach takes some shot. And Rauking, he's going to be... Oh, Dawn, he gets knocked by Kinetic. And now Rauking knows that he's just going to leave. They're leaving Rauking behind. Okay. I don't know if that's the right idea. But...
Surprising decision there to leave
Jason
him behind.
OP and Techman. Okay, they had a buggy and there were 2 people on it. Couldn't have done much. But Jason OP gets knocked. It's only Techman.
Yeah.
Techman is also down. Rao King, he's
That's Sangwan from afar cleaning house with that
Okay,
M4 with the
2
3.
seconds. 3, 1. He's gonna make it. He makes it.
He made it in. He just about made it in, but Sangwan I think has an idea that there's someone here. He takes down OD Kinetic as well. Nade, Sangwan. The heals are already out though, and that nade I think is a little bit towards the right of where King currently is. The push through, smokes are out, and he spots him. There you go, Sangwan. Dances across, Mark 14 in auto. Sprays him down indeed. Easily done. 15 more players in the server. 5 squads. And squad number 13 is already waiting to pounce on this opportunity here. But Dawn gets knocked down from afar. I think that was Sangwan again.
See, one and only Ghatak. He is looking at PWR right in front of him. He reses Junaid OP. Junaid OP is going to get the kill. They've got 6 kills, so they'll be very happy with that. One and only spots Zoom Boom. He has the 6x on that M4 and decent heals as well. They are in the zone, so they're not going to take unnecessary engagements. Down to top 5 and
I think CG had an angle onto Sagar there, but Sagar just about manages to get back behind cover. And there you go. Sagar now is making his run across. 2 taps will go down. Levo cleaning up. And 13 players now in the server. As I think there's Ghatak, right? Who's not just getting revved up right now. No, it was in fact Junaid, but Junaid gets up and Zoom gets traded back down, and Junaid just barely survives. This vehicle buggy can get blown up though. A small window there. Oh, forced into the reload. He could have definitely had the second knock as well there. An opportunity to make
that resin. Oh, he sees Digyant coming in. Oh, Digyant is knocked.
Podo, look at Podo. Podo's here. He's ready. He spots Junaid out as well. Decent damage. The one more. No, he can't find it. Junaid holds on and he will
He's
get
just
the
cleaning.
first shot.
He's like, I don't care. I want those kills. And he cleans house with that barrel over there. Going to use that first aid. And one and only Junaid. He's going to reload. Pick up whatever heals he has. Down to top 3. 6 people alive.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna stay on Zoom Boom and Junaid. Let's see if these guys can
clutch this again.
clutch us out. Zoom Boom!
Just when you say that, it's 1v4 crawlers versus one and only Junaid. He is definitely one and only, but Levo cleans him out.
Yeah, and with that, crawlers take a very convincing 18 kill chicken dinner here in Miramar in the second semi-final. With that, they have almost certainly taken one of the qualifier spots in the finals tomorrow. Top 8 make their way through. One and only Ghatak. I think him and his team have also had a really good show here. Second position with 8 kills. I think they're through as well. PWR, no questions again. 10 kills, third position. And 4 kills from Trench.
The rest we can't say. The rest we have to
Yeah,
say.
we're going to have to wait out and see how the scorecard looks like after the 2 games. A big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alien Web, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Year Multimedia and Kaspersky. GPU partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. We'll take a quick break and we will be back with not just the scorecard but the second semi-final. 2 more maps lined up for you. Erangel and Miramar is coming up in just a bit.
myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late. And I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Good, it's all good. Life is going like it should.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Minor 12, and we are into semi-final number 2, that's Group B, and flight path moving in from Kameshki right up till Primorsk, and moving in, looking at the flight path is Yasnaya, Rozhok, Mansion, Lipovka Prison Shelter, a lot of teams going there, School, Rozhok, Ruins, Georgopol going to be a little far away, but maybe some squad might want to go to Primorsk, people will go to Mill Base, maybe pick up a vehicle, go to Novoreponye. Teams going to Kameshki. I can see one squad moving to Lipovka, two squads actually moving to Lipovka. A lot of squads at Yasnaya, squad number 19, squad number 13 and squad number 17, but 17 moving away from Yasnaya. But there are 3 squads in Yasnaya Polyana, 2 squads near School, 1 squad going to Rozhok, squad number 16. So let's see where all these engagements are happening. Fearless FTW gets knocked, and the cleanup is also already there onto Fearless FTW. So one player from squad number 19 goes down, and let me check where the other engagement is happening at Lipovka. Look at that. Let's move on. We'll move on to squad number 14. They see PSY right in front of that. Skrillex. Zenon is knocked. A beautiful nade coming in. Mafia YT and company, they are making their way head up. Goptin YT needs to be careful. Naughty is knocked, and Skull, he's on top healing up. Sai Zenon, we can see Venom from the right. Naughty gets cleaned up. Naughty is out. Goptin YT needs to be careful. Nades are being dropped everywhere over there. On the other hand, we see squad number 19 getting into another engagement with squad number 11. Fake Skull shooting out bullets. There are 2 people knocked. It's only Skull alive, and Roger, he should spot Skull over there. Skull is going for the rest. Roger should be coming up over there, and with the M164, the push is there. He's reloading the AK, and that shotgun cleans up Fake. Fake, the first squad to drop out. We'll move back to squad. Engagements happening everywhere. A lot of damage being dealt. Move back to squad number 19. They've already lost Sonu FTW. It's only Venom and Wolf. Wolf is very low. Wolf getting tagged from the left. Venom can see them. He sees Rip Razor YT, and Razor YT jumps down. He's gonna shoot onto Madara. Madara taking some shots over there, and Madara going in aggressively. He has the AK-47. They're pushing in, and Razor YT, he's in the next house. He just needs to move towards the left. They're gonna clean up house, and they're gonna be happy. Looks like squad number 13 and squad number 11 are right now. Squad number 13, there's one player right in front of them, but Squad number 11, they've already got 3 kills by cleaning out the other squad that was next to them, so they'll be happy with that engagement. But they need to now get some loot. They don't have things, they just have the AK with some bullets, not much inventory for them, so they're going to keep looting around.
Was there a lot of action that I missed on, Johnny?
Yeah,
I need 13 squads.
Three squads already.
First 5 minutes, they all ended up slaughtering each other, and
I was literally jumping between Yasna and Lipovka. And
it's a lot of early action going down. I see Yasnaya still playing home to a couple of squads. The rest of them, though, have spread out a wee bit. It's a central circle. It's actually talk a little bit about the circle itself. We have almost all of them already inside. A very central circle, not having too much water in it as well. Squads 5, 17 and 6 sitting at the perimeter. So they've got a short trip to make it into phase 1. Squads 15 and 20, I think a couple of players from squad 15 are in and around where 20 currently is. But yeah, I think it shouldn't really force any of these squads into any fights real soon. I think they're going to be able to avoid any sort of engagements now and just keep looting up. Should be a pretty slow phase 2 and 3. I want to jump on over to strip on. Let's see what these guys are up to. Error. They're looting up the smaller compounds where they've got themselves a Dacia. So actually 2 Dacias. Is quick loot and keep moving on. Nord CBT is currently sitting up at 70. It's a nice looking VSS skin. I've not really encountered this before. It's a pink VSS. Have you seen this before, Johnny?
no, even I have not seen the skin, so it's been a long time that I've played PUBG Mobile. So
I don't know. It's been a long hiatus. I think a lot more for you than even me, because I do remember I did play some of it. I think 2 weeks ago with It's KK as getting in a couple of games with It's KK and
I was talking to It's KK after the PMIT, and I mean he was so sad that they were not happy with the position they ended up.
Which position did they come eventually?
8th they came in.
Alright. And I believe 8-Bit Revenge won the tournament, right?
Yes, Revenge did. Trilok and all won, and Trilok was really ecstatic after that victory. We were talking in the group, our little PUBG lxgtv group, and it's really fun, you guys.
It's 30L, right? Or was it more?
Yeah, 50 lakhs.
50 lakhs first place.
First place 50 lakhs, second place 20 lakhs, third place
That's like-
10 lakhs.
What is that? That's like 12.5 a player. And of course, if you have a substitute, then I'm guessing it's 10 apiece.
10
so.
apiece, you can say, because you'll definitely every team has a sub.
Yeah, and you're going to lose
Plus
30% of your
taxes.
tax as well. So technically, you're going to get 7 lakhs in the bank, but 7 lakhs is a lot of money,
A lot
man.
of money, a lot of money.
Yeah, you can buy yourself one of those Samsung Fold phones as well. Take it around.
Or you can just buy yourself a car.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, you can just buy yourself a car.
Oh, look at this next drop. Where are we on the map? It is it's near farm. It's the AWM. The AWM coming in at farm, and spot number 20 is nearby. I don't know if they're going to go towards it. Have they spotted it? Oh, the teddy bear. Shady, your man. Teddy bear set.
I only have the head.
He has
I
the
don't
full
have
body.
Yeah, he has the full body as well.
It's Mr. Teddy Bear. But he's not going for the AWM, so...
Yeah, his doesn't even look like he was interested in stepping out right now. RNXX Devil has got his teammates actually pretty far away from where he currently is. They're looting up the diner. As expected, this is, I think, a phase where it's gonna be pretty dull.
Yeah, they're not going to have that much engagement now. People are just looting out, making their way towards mid-circle, and a lot of important areas in the circle, Pochinki, school, shelter, people will want to be there, Rozhok, they'll want to wait out to where the circle is going to move out. I just hope that this is more of we've not had a city end in a long time, so maybe Pochinki, if it's a Pochinki end, it's going to be fun. Ruins also, it's been a very long time we've seen a Ruins end or a Watertown end. I mean, those are rare places. We've seen a lot of Gatka and we've seen a lot of ends near farm, so maybe we'd like to see something towards Shelter, Prison, or maybe towards Ruins. Actually, towards Ruins will be a good end, but it's very unlikely that the circle might move towards. It could, you never know.
Yeah, I'm currently just trying to comb through the map to see if I can kind of spot anything that is gonna look like it's remotely gonna lead to a fight, but I don't see any such things happening anytime soon. Cause
Maybe squad number 16.
it's 13 squads alive as the first zone's closing in. There's a lot of real estate that these squads can occupy. They can just straight up dodge teams and move a good 3 miles away and set up shop and not really have to fire off a single bullet. As is see an aerial view.
It's squad number 7 and squad number 16. Squad number 7 in Rozhok, while squad number 16 in the compound next to Rozhok. So I don't know if squad number 16 will want to go for that engagement, but they should definitely maybe look around. They would definitely be scared to go into Rozhok because they know at least 1 or 2 squads definitely drop towards Rozhok. But looks like squad number 7 are only 2 strong. No, they are all 4 strong at Rozhok. So they are happy. They are moving towards the edge of Rozhok. So they might. Oh, Venomex nades his own player, Roger. PSY.
I think that was more of a discussion like, you know what, I dare you. Let me see if you can, if you're actually gonna nade me. He's like, there you go, in the face.
Another AWM with a 4x. And this time this AWM is, where is it, Shady? Wait, let me check. It is towards Yasnaya. Okay. It's towards Yasnaya and Rozhok. Squad number 16 close by. Squad number 11 and 13, they'll make their way towards it, definitely. So let's see V Jatin OP taking the vehicle. They don't have many vehicles. Oh, they have a Darcia and US, so they'll be happy with that. 2 vehicles for themselves. But now they are moving in towards the edge of Rozhok, so they will definitely might find squad number 16 on the left of them.
Flashy sees squad number 8 just drive by ZX moving on their right hand side, and I think ATX is.
Let's see if ZX actually drives straight to that drop. If they do, they'll be damn lucky. And looks like they see this. They see the drop. They see the drop. Are they going to go? It's an AWM, man. Don't leave it. OP, Z, Raid. Why? Why would you leave that AWM? Stango, go for it.
Look at this. There's shots being fired.
No one there.
Horizon. ZX Barney ends up
Barney
going.
is knocked. Where did this happen?
He knocks.
Yeah, he's here. I mean, but who shot him?
He knocks himself.
Exactly.
Down.
Who shot him? I was like, there's no one in that area. And Paras Nub Whitey. Raid OP.
I think he just panic jumped out of his vehicle and ended up getting knocked down.
The vehicle is low, so someone did fire. Nevertheless, they don't go for the AWM. And another AWM going to go for waste. Today we only saw AWM action with crawlers.
I can see the disappointment in Johnny's voice.
Yeah,
the fact that 2 AWMs haven't really been picked up at all.
2 AWMs, 1 near far. And after this, I don't think AWMs are going to go. After this, for sure, MK14.
And Mark. They give them 4 Mark 14. You get 3 Mark 14 that are gross and nobody's going to want any of that.
And one AUG, you'll be like, okay. AUG is still okay.
AUG is still okay. Mark 14.
Oh, look at these people driving inside school. What is V Jatin?
What is happening?
They're like,
he almost ends up getting himself stuck in the corner there, but well, See, I think it's safe to say that there won't be another vehicle coming inside school.
Yeah. Let's look at that. Another drop. Let's see. It's Mark 14 on my go. Mark 14. No, it's an AUG.
It's an AUG, so we can knock that off the list. 3 Mark 14s incoming after this. They're just saying.
And looks like squad number 8 are heading towards the drop. No. They have come close to Pochinki. They're going to park the vehicle. ZX. Oh, he has the crazy set I like. The warrior set. Not warrior, what do you call it? The Colosseum set.
Yeah, that backpacking is really nice.
My luck is never good to ever get this Colosseum.
Alright, Pseudo God. Think with that 3x long range, he's giving the one taps with the barrel. I don't think he's gonna achieve too much doing this. His teammate Dexter though is getting a lot of shots in. He has the suppressor, I believe. Is that on an SLR? It's on a mini.
Did anyone from here pick up the AWM? No. Very disappointed. AWM's going for waste. oh. AUG. He picks up the AUG, so I'll be happy with that. You could have picked up an AWM as well, but no, you didn't want to go. Hardly 200 meters in front of you. Oren, disappoint me. I mean, we fight with our teammates when we see an AWM. Every time I play with you, you don't give me the AWM.
AWM is mine. But more of that a little later, as eventually we see squads making their way into the zone. Actually, all of them are already inside. No one really...
Outside, yeah. Everyone's in. Waiting for the next zone to come in.
Yeah, I think it's gonna continue to stay central in and around below
Oh,
Raw
it will go towards ruins. If it goes towards ruins, it's going to be fun.
Nah.
All the teams will have to shift to.
It'll continue to stay, I think, around school.
I think Pochinki farm. Pochinki. Oh, it goes towards Yasnaya. School Yasnaya. Yeah, Shady, your prediction's right.
Yeah, so again, not many squads having to rotate too hard. Almost all of them are still pretty much inside. As we jump back out, I want to jump and see what squad number 11 is up to.
At least this AWM is still in play.
So yeah, there is one of the loot crates that are still gonna be in play.
And this is definitely a place where one squad will go for sure. This compound.
Yeah, all the people are rotating in right now. I think if they're driving by, they're gonna see that it's untouched, stop by, and
like
pretty much hit a jackpot of sorts.
Oh, squad number 8 stop. I thought they were moving towards that. Maybe squad number 13. Oh, one more drop. Let's see. Next drop.
Mark 14.
It is the Groza with a suppressor sniper and a medkit.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, squad number 17 is coming straight at it. Raven, are you gonna stop? Oh, squad number 8 is also there. The squad number 12, squad number 17. He sees the vehicle. He should not stop over here, otherwise he's gonna be in trouble. Okay. They're just gonna drive through. Oh, the AWM. Left. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go.
He's seen it, but yeah, I think he's gonna take the wait, what?
Go for the AWM. Oh, no, they're securing the vehicle. That's so sad. Who's gonna go for the AWM?
If only they knew what we did. I think it would have been.
Is that squad number 10 coming close? Have it. Come on, man. Do the right thing. What happened? What happened to Abhishek? Rusty.
Says hashtag dislike. He actually did hit the dislike.
Oh, Raven. Oh, he doesn't pick up the AWM though. He picks up everything else apart from the AWM. This is disrespect.
He left the arm back with the 4x untouched. Is like, you know what?
What happened to Ruben, by the way? Why was Abhishek upset?
He does not like PUBG Mobile.
Oh.
So he keeps PMing me. Every single thing I post is he personal replies back saying, "Why no PUBG Mobile?" With a sad smiley face. So
Oh, finally they're gonna pick up that AWM.
no, they're not.
Yes, they do.
No, they're not.
Angel SK picks it up. If Angel wouldn't have,
Has he? Are
no
you
slot for you next time, Raven.
Raven's actually one of the popular teams.
Yeah, he
in
picked
chat.
he picked up the AWM.
Yeah, he has the AWM. I think he's picked up the 4X as well. If he did
Yeah,
not
yeah.
have scope on it already, so it's got some decent loot to work with. Let's look at the zone and where the teams currently are. They're spread out pretty even. I think it's going to be a lot of long range poking around. Next zones where all hell's going to break loose. It's been, 13 squads in the server, I think, for a good 10 minutes now, where teams that have been slowly and strategically making their way into the zones, staying out of any sort of trouble. Couple of them is getting lucky as well.
Again, very
with,
open ground.
Good loot.
Looks like it's going to be very open, and ZX actually are going to be in good position, maybe because that's the only house that is there apart from the small cover of houses. Yeah, squad number 8 are actually in prime position. Oh yeah.
They're gonna move over to WoW. These guys had a blinder of a qualifier yesterday, the last one at it. If I'm not mistaken, this is a girl squad as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and they completely decimated the server yesterday. 20 plus kills, chicken dinner.
Wow.
So, yeah, exactly.
Girl power.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Actually, wow. Yeah. No pun intended.
You know what's the thing that reminds me when I see this name? What's the first thing that comes to your mind, John, when you see the name?
World of Warcraft.
See the name, not WoW, the name, man.
Pia.
Pia.
Oh.
That, I mean, when I saw the name yesterday the first time, I was like, why you do this? The first thing, oh, squad 10. Driving by, I see an entire squad behind them, still giving chase. Squad 7's here as well to party, but they're going to be able to put some distance between them and the rest of the server. I see a drop coming down. Johnny, what is it, Mark 14?
M249 with an 8x.
With an 8x, oh wow.
That's
All those Mark 14 jokes, and we haven't seen even
them,
one. I think the PUBG gods have not taken it too kind that we've been
mocking the mark.
we're mocking the Mark 14, but yeah, overall it's an amazing weapon. All the jokes aside, you just need a cheek pad, and I personally think
Red dot.
Red dot, and just an auto, just go at
I
it.
love the red dot and G.
With a compensator, I think that one's
Put
an
it on auto.
absolute beast.
That's my next AR.
Yeah. Horizon Bazi sitting with an SLR. 6x. Okay. Ooh, there's the AWP going to play from Raven. Let me jump on over. I believe Angel SK is the one who did have the
Squad number 13
arm.
going straight at them, and okay, the first knock is down, and that's Mafia OP. Looks like flashing from the other side to see if he can spot someone.
There
Very
you go.
low. They
Angel
get the
SK
green
pre-fires through, and I think they found themselves a flush onto one of the players from ATX.
Yeah, Mafia OP is dead. Pablo, he's putting up the smokes to try and get out of this position. They're really at the edge of the circle, but there's squad number 12 on their right as well, so they can get shot from the other side. Pablo, he's keeping an eye. He needs to move that vehicle though, because squad number 12 are going to take down the tires of that, and then he will not have a vehicle. Roger is shooting.
Ooh, flashy.
Yeah, Roger gets flashy down. That's what I said. Roger is shooting and flashy. He needs to drop. Pablo needs to drop another smoke fast. No flashy gets
They're
cleaned
gonna,
up.
yeah, he gets thirsted down as well, and just like that, Team ATX are down a couple of players. In the far side, squad number 15 is also under some pressure here. Metal's down. Error gets naded down as well by one of the Raven players. Ryzen Bazi gonna work there with the SLR, but inside, as shots fired. Squad number 7, I believe, going up against 15 were set up against each other. What's happening on your screen, Johnny?
Yeah, it looks like squad number 6. They spotted squad number 11 on the opposite side, and Madara is trying to get those shots onto Sneepu, while Fireball and Pia, they're all sitting in shacks though. They need to be
Look at this! Look at this! Couple of knocks coming through, and we have squad number 7 scrambling across to get the reses out. Alistair is down. Illusion already working in on the res, and Fate. Dexter, there you go. The knock comes in as Jatin OP makes the push across. He wants to go for the finish right here. There you go. Free fires through the door, and he gets the kills as well. Nicely done indeed, and with that, 8 kills in the bag for
But look at this. Error Yasser goes straight into squad number 8 in the compound. Zaid OP, Raid OP is knocked and he's flushed out completely. Yasser, he spots another. They get another knock in. They are going hot and they get the cleanup. Popeye is low. They need to get the res onto Popeye fast. Yasser's been playing amazingly well.
Yeah, Yasser's up. Paris Nub is on the opposite building. He's trying to maybe try and push a nade inside. Nade comes through and Yasser is down, and it's down to Adnan now to get the reses out and try and make something happen. He's stuck in the corner while ZX, they're down to 2 players. Ooh, look at this! Karaoke looking the wrong way, gets knocked, and the rest of Raven are actually pretty far away. They're gonna have to force themselves through some open terrain, drop a few smokes as well to try and get the res out on Karaoke. Ooh, he's got one more. There you go, the flush comes out. Paris Nub cleans house, and Raven are gonna end up losing one player. Very unfortunate circumstances there. It was pretty much tunnel visioned into one of the fights that was happening. Completely ignored the entire swarm of people that were on his right hand side. As we say that, I'm gonna look back at Horizon Bazi, who's gonna try and make his way out. Wow, I think has also gotten into a fight. They're losing players. Madara looking for the flush out onto FTW, who's down to his last breath, sitting in about 10 HP. As I think that is 2 players knocked, right? I believe it is. No, it's not.
Yeah, Ritvik sees squad number 18 right in front of him, and they've not got any kills.
SPFTW, last man up for Raven. And smokes are out. He walks up to the crate. He's gonna try and desperately loot and heal up as well. Does have the first aid. There's Angel SK down up in front of him. And Madara Mas, squad 11. Oh, does he want to fight though?
I don't know why he's not healing up.
No, I think he's gonna go res SK there. SK is knocked, right?
There's 13 seconds on the clock. He just stops the...
There you go.
But both of them are not going to survive. It's the 6th zone. If the res is waste. He doesn't have a vehicle to move in.
Alright, I see some shots on your screen as well. As squad number 5 losing one of the players.
Yeah, Rivik is down, and the Razor White is coming from the right for the flank, and he wants to get that kill up. They are in the circle, so they don't have to worry about that. Champ, he's just jump spotting people, and I don't know if they'll be able to go for the res onto Rivik. I think they might just end up giving away Rivik's.
Look at this. Raven charged up actually a lot of distance, and they just about made it in, but now there comes the vehicle. This runs them over this down. Where's the player? How? There's just one random vehicle that came by. Razor Whitey is down, Angel SK, but there's nades coming through. Just about gonna stop there. It gets cleaned up. Razor Whitey though, I don't think DeadSec's gonna be able to touch with the nick of time. There you go. He's down as well. And just like that, we're having teams losing players
It's just not
everywhere. It was 13 squads not more than 2 minutes ago. We're down to the top 4, 12 players in the server. PSY has lost 2. Skrillex is also
Yeah,
knocked.
Champ with a
Roger.
beautiful spray down with that M4 gets a knock on to 2. That's PSY's Skrillex at the end. He needs to get that res up. Skrillex is resed and oh, look at that Champ spraying away onto Codex. And Codex is not going to fall though. He takes a lot of damage. Horizon on the horizon of getting eliminated from this map. The nade, is that nade good enough? It could be. No. Quite far away.
Far away, an entire wall of smokes also deployed. And I think with that, PSY have at least guarded themselves up a wee bit against any sort of a flank play from GTR. Horizon though, pretty much up in the middle. I think they've left themselves pretty exposed to getting fired from multiple angles. Probably one of the times when you don't really want to be playing up in the center. Nades across. Long smokers, and Horizon finds himself 1-2 knocks. Max is also down. And outside, just as the blue pushes through, just leaving it a tad bit too late. Pretty detrimental, and now Horizon's getting knocked down. GTR are punishing the push, coming in a wee bit late there. Codex is down, Major's down as well. Up in the corner, they will get the flush out on one of the players from PSY is Roger. Still continues to shoot away. He spotted a couple of players there. Ashwin straight up in front of him, but Roger decides, you know what? Gonna have to. Why though? He's gonna pull the nade out. Okay. Nades across. I think the second nade though is gonna be very close. Goes off the third. Bounces just up, just over, but almost gets the knock onto Rivik as well. If only Roger knew how close those nades were. MK14 is a decimator, you nub. Man, you missed half the conversation. We told you we're just trolling. We know how awesome it is. And we did explain the fact that Cheekpad Mark 14 is all level major. Trying to sneak his way inside the sneaky peeky like gets taken down, and it's down to Rivik. Rivik is alone and he gets cleaned up as well by Roger there, and PSY take the chicken dinner. It's 11 kills in GTR, second position with 6. 6 kills on Horizon as well. I see 6 on to Rip. Raven finishing up with 3 kills, 5th position. Decent, but they're gonna have to ensure that they do make it into the top 8 the next time around to ensure that they do move on. So we will take a quick break. We will be back in just a bit with the second map on Miramar, so don't go anywhere.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think
happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's
know.
all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to minor number 12 of ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile. We are in semi-final number 2, map 2. We head into Miramar for the decider here. Day number 4 of week 12. And we have a flight path, pretty stern-oriented. It's going to make its way all the way through Los Leones, heading out of Campo Militar. You should see places like Chumacera, Picado, Power Grid, San Martin, La Bendita, El Azar, all in play. Hacienda, a pub favorite, not so much in competitive play. We've hardly seen squads head in that direction. I've seen quite a few head towards San Martin, but very few to Hacienda. But looks like the teams are going to mirror that sentiment this time around. I see a big clutter towards the southwestern part. I think pretty much 70% of the centers gotten off and should be heading towards areas like Picado, Monte Nuevo. Chumacera is playing house to squad number 16. Squad 15 is just about around that area. Squad 5 sitting nice and pretty at Los Leones. Al Azhar is going to play house to a couple of squads. Squad number... Ooh, I see a
17.
knock.
Squad number 17 taking an engagement. Raven.
Yeah, Angel SK is already knocked down. And he's trying to get some cover, but Badara is giving chase. Angel SK, I remember he had himself an AWM the last time around. Here he's going to get...
He's going to punch him? No, what is he doing?
He says, hello, can you tell me where your friends are? Hello?
Look at that.
Hello? Are you Uber driver? Can I get a ride to MG Road? No.
What? He's leaving him alive?
I don't think his teammates are nearby. He's alone.
So he's being a man. He's doing the right thing. He's like, okay, go loot her. Go get...
Call your friends.
He's like, I'm not going to... you know what? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to be a man and let you die. If your team can come and revive you, good enough. Shots being fired by the Car 98.
By my phone. And my phone's actually pretty bugged these days. It says silent, but it just keeps showing off the ringtone regardless. Okay, Angel SK is gonna bleed out. No one's coming back. It's pretty much done. Gonna jump on over and see if I can find some action. Squad number 15's actually firing away. See a barrel shooting towards Error. Error's already pushing in on this direction. There's one player up on the balcony. Oh boy! Just step out. Almost makes it through the balcony, but he's gonna end up getting knocked down. There's rest of the teammates on the far side. Papa is actually just crawling straight up. No hoots given. He's just gonna crawl across.
Yeah, Fate Weave, he's going from the right hand side. He's flanking around. I don't know if he's gonna go get the... is he gonna go clean up house or...
No, I don't think they can step out at this point of time. There's Adnan and Yasser.
Okay, Pope might just get rest away. Yasser, Adnan are giving cover, but Metal, he cleans up Adnan.
Yeah, Adnan gets knocked. There's a decent angle that.
But look at this, Veer. Look at where Veer has come with the vehicle, and he's gone all the way behind. And this should be the advantage that he's gonna have. Veer, why are you looting, Veer? You need to go get the knock instead. You made the advantage not to loot.
Never mind, they've got the knocks already.
Oh, he cleans up, he gets 2. And Fateh Veer doesn't. Fate Veer. It's like some Indian name. Fateh Veer. Fateh Metal. Fateh Sudo God. Fateh Metal.
Fateh Veer.
Okay guys, we're not mocking a team, but it's just like... it's like, you know, that patriotism that comes
it's the caster thing. So I remember doing this on multiple occasions where you kind of have a preset for something and you just read it out as is the first time and then you realize
No, so
what have I done?
Even when they were playing the qualifiers, I was calling him Fateh Veer. I was not calling him Fate Veer. And then I see his other teammates. I'm like, oh, it's Fate Metal, Fate Veer. And so when you have a name like Veer, it's like, this is that Indian name. and I was thinking maybe they have that Indianism and that Indian patriotism, and I was like, okay, Fateh Veer.
Fateh Veer. But okay, squad 19, they're gonna push across. Rogers down on the street. Some couple of smokes providing him decent cover to try and crawl their way across. But there's pressure coming in from Wolf, and Wolf, in fact, ends up getting knocked down by Skrillex. And I think he might just look to aggressively keep pushing. Look at where.
Yeah, look at Venom. Look at Venom's position. Oh, he misses that shot onto Skrillex. He could have cleaned Skrillex down. And Roger, they want to get that res onto Roger. Venom, FTW.
Wolf has got he's gotten resed, and now it is time for
Look at Venom. He's coming aggressive.
Skrillex is down as well, and Roger gets tagged pretty low. There's Venom putting on the pressure. There's Skrillex barely manages to get in to the building, and looks like a
Fate.
So good.
Fateh are in a predicament with squad number 20. And
Is it squad 20? Yeah, it is. Squad 20. There's one player inside.
alive. While I keep an eye on squad number 90.
Just look at him. He's got nothing on him.
I don't think they know he's inside.
He's got nothing on him, by the way. Just sitting there, you know what? Don't bother. We see.
If he survives, this is going to be fun.
He's looting right here, and we have
The monkey head.
the monkey head is sitting. Anyone? Anyone? No?
I don't think they're going to kill him.
I don't think they're even gonna end up finding him there.
It looks like PSY is making a push onto Venom FTW now. Venom let the whole revive happen. He's getting shot. Oh, that nade! And I think this is a big mistake letting them get the reses in. And I and V are going to be hitting themselves on the head. They're like, no, they could have flushed. There were two people down. They could have gone for the flush, but they waited for so long. If they go back and watch this game again, they'll realize that, you know, once you get those knocks, you need to make that push. You can't just let people get revived. And that too, when you're one of your player Venom, he's there on you, covering them.
Yeah, at a very aggressive position as well. And now Wolf's down. Wolf should get flushed out real soon, leaving it all down to Sonu.
Sonu
and
Fearless.
Fear already needs making their way above.
They don't even have helmets.
Yeah, they've been taking this fight for a bit of time now, which is why you see.
Fearless is ready with the AK. The push is going to come up pretty soon.
More nades coming through, and that second nade hits Sonu. Sonu's down, and Fearless is low.
Fearless can't do anything. He needs to get the heal up while the rest is happening. Oh, he just has bandits. There's no point. You'd rather go down.
Let's see though. He might have a very small window where he can make this happen. He gets dropped. Oh, just barely gets into the room. But they've come up. There you go. Easy peasy.
That's gonna be clean up for squad number 12. Let's move on. Let's see what the first drop has. The Mark 14. It's the Mark 14 shade. It's the gun you wanted.
Mark 14, just west of San Martin. Is in a decent position. No one's really there. At least for now.
Open fields. Starry night.
Right, let's look at the zone where the teams are primarily spread out. They've pretty much touched almost all the corners of the map, and lucky that they've got themselves a pretty central circle as well. Team 13, 18, 16 already on that rotate from that southwestern part of the map. Squad 11 sitting at Graveyard, 7 at Hacienda. We have 12 sitting at El Azar, Cruz de Val, occupied by one of the players from Squad 6. The rest of them are at Torre Muda. That is WoW. I believe that's a girls team. Not sure if it's an all-girls team. It's an all-girls team. Is that right? They did have a resounding performance yesterday in the qualifier, but the game one's been pretty shaky today.
If they have to make it right now, they're standing at 8th position. If they have to make it this game, they need to get some kills in, and they have to consistently be in top 8. Last time they were 9th position, but they got 3 kills, so they somehow climbed their way to 8th position. but I don't know if that's going to be good
I
enough
think you need top 5 at this point of time to qualify through.
to guarantee.
But yeah, to not really have any sort of any shred of doubt whether you'd be making it or not. So
And we still have 14 teams.
yeah, let's look at Sniper as one of the players from squad number 14 that is driving by not too far away from this location. I think Scarlet's gotten a good look at the person in the entirety of squad 14 that is pulled up now. I think in the far part of this same city. Sniper's going up. Oh no! Sniper has no idea. There's 4 players from squad 14 here. She's getting shot from everywhere. She's just gonna go and wild spray across. Sniper's gonna get cleaned in the corner. The flush comes out. She wasn't ready for this. Not at all. There was fake just sitting there for a wee bit. She goes up, absolutely no idea. And by the time she realized it, I think it was a bit late. Ooh. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think by the time she realized it, I think it was a little too late there at the end. And I see another Mark 14.
So finally the Mark 14s that were not there in the entirety of the first 3 maps, they're going to be there in the 4th. Second drop, second Mark 14.
And let's move back over to the map itself. I want to see how the next zone is going to move. I think it's going to move central, this area. Oh, it's going to move a little bit more towards the western edge.
Eastern edge.
Eastern edge, away from the 2 drops that we have had thus far.
Squad number 5, very close to the red.
13 and 8 are also pretty close to each other south of Picado. And I think I'm going to switch over and see if we eventually have a fight there.
And by the time I see squad number 5, they're making their way towards center. They are in the red zone as of now, so they're going to wait for those bombs to drop, take some cover to them, and once that's done, they're going to head into the zone. Still 2 minutes on the clock, and Rivik has this Scarl with the AK. Picks up a few painkillers, some bullets.
He's got the cricket set as well.
Yeah, your favorite set, Sherry. I know how much you tortured us when you had the set.
The Hardik Pandya set.
Hardik Pandya, yeah. I was forgetting. I'm trying to remember which joke we used to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that one.
And when that, and when the kurta pajama set had come.
I do remember I got that pretty much on the launch day itself.
Yeah, you bought it on the launch day, then he bought the same thing for PUBG. This as well, no? Light as well, the kurta set. No. Yeah.
No, I don't think I got that for the light.
You got that or for PC? PC also you got the kurta
Yeah,
set.
it's not there for the PC. We hardly get localized Indian content for PC. I do know it's there on light, and unfortunately I didn't get one of them. I think it had to do something with the pre-order, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's move on over. Let's see if we can try and catch some action as Squad 8 drives by 12. Should be able to avoid them. Squad 18 might get some action coming their way though.
And a flare also gets called. Squad number 11, I think, is calling a flare.
Yeah, Squad 17 is actually driving by as Raven. One of the crowd favorites here in semi-final number 2. I see Carry OP making his way very close to where Squad 18 currently is, and surprise change in direction. I think he's going to try and make his way towards the street. Yeah, there you go. Hacienda. There's a flare called in, and it's an AWM, Johnny.
AWM M249, our favorite crate, where you used to take the AWM, I used to take the M249. Nevertheless, Hacienda, my favorite spot to go. Fast loot, fast action, but it's quite different from compared to PUBG PC Hacienda. I mean, mobile, not many teams go here, right? You get decent loot. I mean, it's good enough for 2 squads, not that great for more than that. But when you play PUBG PC, Hacienda is hot drop. It's like school. It's a second school. Everyone drops in over there.
Yeah, Hacienda is, like you said, it is pretty much in the same category as school. You just see just so many people. You see, I think close to 50% of the server just in this one compound.
They have 2 drops.
Where they do?
That is looted. One is looted. One outside Hacienda. And let's check Wadu. Squad number 7, they're going to be very comfortable as of now. They're not going to be taking any engagement.
What the heck?
He has the Groza, yeah, so he has the Groza. He picked up the Groza from the normal drop. And the others picked up the MP.
Ooh, I see ADX going for the snipe onto Ashwin there, who's not. I think he might be able to spot Ashwin as well. I think there may be a terrain glitch that we're looking at why Mafia isn't really shooting anymore. Rusty guns. Not sure how he doesn't see him yet.
So he's still in zone number 2. Waiting for zone number 2 to end. Once zone 2 ends, it's going to be crazy because then the circle is going to shift massively and a lot of...
I mean, it's being what? 13 squads in phase 4 the last time, and as soon as we hit phase 6, in I think a minute, we had it trimmed down to 6 squads.
6, yeah.
Yeah, they just instantly just die. Let's move on over and check that zone movement. It's gonna move towards water treatment, towards the
northeast.
north. Yeah,
Actually, north, most a little centralized, but north, heavy towards north, where water treatment, it's towards the south of Cruz Duval, but a lot of open fields. Very little rock cover. Yes, there is towards the west, northwest, there is mountains. Towards the southeast, there is mountains. But apart from that, there's a lot of open area. So depends on if the circle ends up more towards the southwest, it's going to be trouble if you do not have vehicles. If you do not have vehicles, the people who are on the high ground are just going to pick you with open scopes.
right. I'm gonna move on over to squad ATX. It's trying to navigate its way towards the zone and avoid the red zone doing so, and that might just bring them in contact with squad number 11, Mass and others who are in the I think they're just super far away, though they're in some vehicles as well, so second thought, I don't think we will see an engage there, but
I don't know if this
Mass goes down to rusty guns with that M16 long ranges. He's taking in some pod shots, hoping to get lucky, and boy oh boy didn't he. But then I doesn't really warrant committing in early now, does it, Johnny?
Indeed, and I don't know if this PSY that is over here, if it's the same PSY that turned into Synergy Gaming, their second lineup. But if it is, then definitely a lot of people's hopes will be on this squad.
Scarlet pushing through. She spotted out 2 players at least from squad number 9, and she's being very silent.
Yeah, I don't think
Silent about this. There you go. Devil just walks up and he gets the knock. Scarlet whiffs. Pretty standard spray there, and that's gonna bite time.
And look at Quicksilver. Quicksilver is pushing in from the left. Fireball is trying to give cover. They want to get McDevil. They want to get MCU Devil. The rest, if they are able to drop on it. Oh, there is shots coming in from Pia from the right. And Pia.
Yeah, but fireball's down as well. And that should be the cleanup now. Pia is down. Wow is out in position 14.
I don't think that's good enough to make it to the grand finals.
Not good enough. It's a good attempt regardless, but unfortunate circumstances there. She should have won. Scarlett should have won that first duel. It's as simple as that. They had the numbers disadvantage, but they were given an easy opportunity to try and find a way into this. But unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. Going to move on to squad number 7. That is Wadu here. Is inside the building, and I think he's got an angle onto squad number 16 with that peek across, just pre-firing through with that SLR. Decent angle to hold right there. They've got the entirety of squad 16 in their sights. Another drop. This time it's the best combo ever.
It is the 8x with the AWM and the ghillie suit. What more? You're in Miramar. They hand you an 8x, they hand you an AWM, and they hand you a ghillie suit. Desert ghillie suit.
Best combo ever.
Squad number 5 is close by squad number 8. Actually, squad number 17 is more closer. That's Raven. Raven can take advantage of this, but I don't know if Raven have actually spotted that drop.
Yeah, doesn't look like they have any inkling. Squad number 8 though, we might just see some contact coming in from Paras.
I think they realize squad number 7 is right across on the left. Alistair has an AWM. Wow. Oh yeah, I remember them picking the AWM from the flare that they had called.
Horizon, where's Horizon? Horizon, this is a fight happening way outside the zone though. I see some taps coming through. They've got one of their players knocked down as well.
Yeah, Quicksilver is also down for squad number 9. Rishu OP, he has the car 98. He has a beautiful 8x on it, and he's going to try and see if he can catch anyone off guard over there. Shots being fired onto squad number 18. Horizon Codex gets spotted, but they need to make their way to the circle. 1 minute 15 seconds on the clock. I don't know if they're going to make that. Oh, Quicksilver's rest, and they are trying to make a flank from the other side. Looks like Codex is going to park over there, and Codex, or is he moving away? No. Okay, it does not look like Codex is going to park over there. He's going to move into the circle. Zone quite far. A lot of terrain they need to cover.
So squad number 8 has quite a few people around them right now. There's squad 5, 12. I also see squad 14 on the far side. So they're in a position where third party might just be a reality here. Squad 14 though is shooting at some people who are moving out into the open. Squad number 7, Call is missing a few shots onto them, and we are gonna be counting their lucky stars. That should have been 100% a knock, at least onto that first player right there, but it wasn't the case. I'm gonna move on over. GTR squad number 5 is fully sandwiched up. There is squad number 18, 9 ahead of them as well. I think there's one player from 18 only. That's Horizon 0. They're gonna drive up. No noises made. Very sharp. Rishu OP rather is gonna get knocked, and there's still shots being fired onto the far side. That's a quick cleanup onto yet another squad. Horizon 0 though is just gonna try and survive for as long as he can. Oh, Fate though had the angle there from above. Peeks through. The timing couldn't have gotten any better. Finds himself the kills as now Phantom driving across, trying to find their way into the zone right here. I think he spotted the drop as well, but you don't really want to get to any of these buildings. Chances are if you're coming in this late, it is already taken. Alistair finds himself a knock as well. Tell me what's happening on your screen.
Yeah, Fake Mafia Whitey, he cleans up squad number 16, one member on the right. The nade is good. It does half health damage onto Fake Mafia Whitey. He's going to apply bandages on that smoke. 2 minutes on the clock. They need to make their way to the zone, and zone is quite open. It's a very open, empty open field. I don't know how they're going to make their way without vehicles. Fake left their vehicle and came running in the zone when they could have brought their vehicle in, and now they're going to be in trouble. Look at the other teams that are bringing the vehicles into that zone. The squad number 8 right in front, but Mafia Whitey gets knocked, and that squad number 8 taking advantage of being in that house. But how long are they going to sit over there? Noddy, he's going to give that cover. He sees Paras Nub, but he also gets dropped, and now it's up to Fake Skull and go up 10 Whitey. Fake Skull gets the heal. Noddy might go down. Fake Skull taking a lot of damage. Squad number 7 on the right. He gets knocked as well. It's only Gob 10 Whitey left who's reviving his teammates. Mafia Whitey is up. They need to get that res onto Skull, but Skull is getting cleaned up from the right. Skull, is he going to survive this?
Yeah, I think he's got decent amount of smoke cover there to try and stick this res up. Sai, meanwhile, is getting some work done. I'm going to move on over to Raven Emu, who's pretty much inside the zone right now. I see Fate on one side. The far side, Sai ends up losing. I think one of their players, Skrillex, gets knocked. One of the players from squad 13 or was it 11, I'm not sure. It could have been either from that range, but okay, there's Natsu here from team ATX. I believe he's the last man. No, there's 2 more people alive. Natsu needs to fight this soon though. Pre-fires across. He hasn't really taken the bait to get it. There you go. Venom though, whipping a lot of shots, but enough to find Natsu there at the end. Natsu should have cleaned that fight up long earlier, and not having done so is going to cost them dearly. Meanwhile, Paras Nub YT walks up and gets a knock onto Guptin YT. Straight up ahead, there is still quite a few players behind them. Squad 14 as Skull peeks out from the side there and gets the first knock onto Paras Nub. We have Mafia YT also making his way in, but there's smoke cover. He just about spots, I think, the player through the smoke there. I at least did spot a limb poking through, and ooh, first knock through, and the zone's pushing. And now Mafia White is not going to have too much time. He needs to make his run out. He's going to see the 2 knock players across. Barney! Does he win that fight? He's still getting shot at, and there you go.
Yeah, Mafia cleans up out.
Mafia Whitey has won that fight right there, and that's going to bring it down to the top.
Oh, he's getting shot from
7 squads.
Squad number 7. Oh, Wadu cleans him up. And Wadu, heck.
Nicely done. Make that 6 teams now. As I see already Rip making a rotate out. Where are these guys heading? Rip, oh, they're getting shot up. I think straight up ahead. There is squad number 5. There's squad number 12 from behind as well. Just about from outside the zone. Fate drops the wall of smokes, and they're trying to push across. Veer with the Kar 98 is gonna find himself a knock, and there's the smokes being deployed as they want to try and push the issue right here. They are outside the zone, and having found 2 knocks onto squad number 11, I believe is the absolute best opportunity that they will have to make their way into the zone and find some kills doing so, because there's a really good chance that you get third-partied in scenarios like this. But Roger is gonna get shot from the side, and I think he's gonna be now aware of another squad that he's left himself exposed to. The blue zone pushing through, gets the full first aid out, and is running super fast to try and make his way inside. 1 HP. Ooh, but the second shot through Fate Metal. Gonna find him from the far left hand side, and zone though is gonna start moving, and that might be some positive signs for Sai here to get the reses out. 3 teams alive, 15 versus 12 versus 7. Squad 7, Alistor is at about 20% health. It's gonna be on to Raj to move up and do the bulk of the weightlifting. Skrillex going for the res onto Roger inside the smoke right there. Is going to be able to get that out. Where's he going to head out to though? I see some utility coming out as well. Smokes being deployed. Sai. Are they looking to move towards the left-hand side? It's squad 12. They're already inside the zone. Don't need to move anywhere. But Zeno, I think that was Raj who gets the knock, leaves himself exposed from that end. And Sai, Roger. He's the one with the Kar 98 and the 8X. He's got the barrel as well as he looks to give chase. Alistair sitting, I think, pretty much inside the smoke on the far side. You're gonna have a lot of snakes around, considering that it is an open field ending. And Fate is getting...
Oh, that's sprayed on by Viraj with that 6x. And he's going to turn around. They're going to get them.
Oh, look at it, Roger! He stole that with the Kar 98. And they've come straight up to squad.
But Sai, they steal his kills. They steal V's kills.
Yeah,
It's
Raj
3v1.
is down. And oh, he gets shot on his way.
It was 3v1. They couldn't do anything over there. And
Yep, and with that, we've come to an end of semi-final number 2 as well.
look at the
Sai
kills.
takes the
Look
chicken
at the
dinner.
Kills. 6, 6, 12, 8.
22 kills. 22 kill chicken dinner there. We in second position with 7 kills. And I see a bunch of kills. 9 kills onto Fate as well. 6 kills onto Fake. They've, I think with that, they would also have done just about enough to make their way through. We will be back with the scorecard real soon. A big shout out to our sponsors, title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors Next Year Multimedia and Kaspersky, GP partner Galax, and his ring partner Monster Energy. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. with the grand finals to see which will be the 2 teams moving on to the online playoffs in January. Until then, goodbye. We will see you folks tomorrow.
When you walk in the room, you're still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late. And I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish.